Hello viewers, welcome to EQ International Magazine, India's oldest and leading solar media. And today we have Mr. Amit Petankar with us from Wari. A very warm welcome to EQ, sir.
Thank you very much.
Sir, can you just let us know about Wari? It's in solar industry from many years. So, what's any new this year we can see?
Thank you very much for the question. We have been the oldest players in the solar industry in India. We started off in 2007. Actually, the company is about 3 decades old. We started off as an instrumentation company and then morphed into a solar company by 2007. So, from that point in time until now, we have actually been manufacturing solar panels. A small beginning, we are now the largest solar panel manufacturer in the country. We have 13.4 gigawatts of solar panel manufacturing capacity. 1.4 gigawatts out of that is actually in the vicinity of this place here, right here in Greater Noida. The remainder 12 gigawatts is in Gujarat, between Vapi and Surat. We have 4 plants in between those 2 locations. We are also coming up, so we are now backward integrating, and we are coming up with a cell manufacturing facility, and that's going to be a 5.4 gigawatt cell manufacturing facility in a place called Chikli, also in Gujarat.
That's great. If I talk about technology that Wari carries, so like how it differs from other manufacturers?
So let me answer that question at 2 levels. First is the kind of products that we come up with. So if you just walk out of this area and you can see there, we've actually displayed curved photovoltaic cells. They're actually curved, and it's very unique. You will not find anybody else in this country manufacturing solar panels which are curved. And if you actually take them in your hand, they are actually light. So what happens is there are applications, there are several customers who don't have the requisite structure or structural strength in their roofs which can handle that kind of weight. If you have a normal solar panel, it comes with a certain mounting structure, steel frames, and so on and so forth. And that has its own weight. And that, the structure may not have the load bearing capacity to deal with that weight. So these panels come in very handy. And so they're showcased here, you can actually see it. Also, we will have a situation in many rooftops which are actually curved. So you go to several malls, there's a curved structure, you can actually deploy these. So they come very handy. They can actually also be used in your backpack for military applications. So there are a wide range of applications which is extremely unique.
And what is the target for the business this year, business year, and as well as for 2025? Any new upcomings or any launches can be seen in 2025?
All of that is going to be absolutely brilliant and beautiful. And those numbers will have to wait for some time. They will be some pieces of it will be in our red herring prospectus as we file that in SEBI, and you will keep hearing it every quarter as we get listed. But at this point in time, we will not be in a position to talk about any forward-looking statements as well as numbers.
No issues, sir. And what about if I talk about the export? So what are the strategies and plans for the export?
So a great question. So we already have a very, very strong export market. The 2 very important markets for us are obviously India, and the other market is United States. So a substantial portion of what we do is exported to United States. And because it's a very important market, actually we are also coming up with another 1.6 gigawatts of factory in United States, in the state of Texas, and it's going to be 1.6 gigawatts. That should also be operational in this quarter.
That's great, sir. And if I talk about the Indian solar market, so how you feel it is, and what are your expectations from the government, particularly if we talk about the solar industry?
So we are actually very happy with the policy framework that the government has come up with. There's a substantial thought given, and there are tariff barriers and there are non-tariff barriers. Tariff barriers come in terms as BCD or basic customs duty on modules as well as on cells. And then there are non-tariff barriers which come in the form of ALMM, approved list of models and manufacturers. That gives a very robust quality framework, a policy framework for Indian manufacturers to prosper and grow in. What we would like from the government is continue with this policy framework, which is very conducive. It will actually create a lot of jobs in the solar value chain. It will create indigenous technology and an indigenous supply chain, therefore securing energy future for India.
So, if you talk about B2C market, so what are the offering for the typically for the customers that can consume directly?
So for the B2C, in India or anywhere in the world, you have largely two different types of customers. One is the developers or independent power producers, and the other one is the CNI segment. And that pretty much exists in India as well. And both are very vibrant.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks a lot for being with us.
Pleasure is all mine. Thank you.